Circumstances do not make the man, but they reveal him. Circumstances do not make the woman, but they reveal her, and how you can start feeling better today. Good motivational morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Chase Corrington, and this is the Chase Corrington YouTube channel, where we seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment, where we seek to discover the hidden mysteries of our reality and the hidden wisdom of the ages, ladies and gentlemen. And today, a way that you can feel better. If you don't want to stick around for the video, then I'll give you the quick, simple answer right now. Feelings are our physical reaction to thoughts, and if you want to feel better, check your thoughts. Because feelings are our physical reaction to thoughts. So if you want to feel better, check your thoughts, and you'll start feeling better. If you have better thoughts, you'll start having better physical reactions to those thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I dive into this circumstances thing, I found myself thinking this morning, judging already. I seen somebody, a heavy person, their shin bone was the size of my head. Huge! And they're pulling into the Pepsi aisle. And I'm thinking, oh boy, the last thing this person needs is Pepsi. And I'm like, but there goes Pepsi again. And this isn't about the company Pepsi. This is just about soft drinks, soda, terrible food, the poisons that we put in our body. So not going after Pepsi here, but there goes these soft drink companies again, poisoning somebody. This person is willingly spending their money. They started filling the cart. They were like, I'm gonna get, I think the 20-ounce bottles, they come in 12 packs. Not the cans, the bigger bottles, and they got Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew. They could have been setting up for a party, but by the looks of this person, this is their weekly drinking habits, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm thinking to myself, how did we get here? How did we get to a point to where huge companies are making tons of money off consumer-minded people who aren't even concerned with their own existence? And I'm not above this. I'll be judging this person for buying a whole cart full of Pepsi when that's the last thing they need, and then I'll go smoke a cigarette. And it's like, they've got us. They've got us, ladies and gentlemen. They turned us all into consumers, and now we willingly go give them our money and kill ourselves with the poison that we continue to put in our bodies. What's the simplest way to quit smoking cigarettes? I'll give you that answer today. Stop putting cigarettes in your mouth. I love that. If you want to quit smoking cigarettes, just stop putting them in your mouth. It's very simple. People will say, oh, I got some crazy hair going on. It's very simple though. People say, oh, it's impossible to quit smoking. That's the hardest thing there is. When all you got to do is stop bringing a cigarette to your mouth and lighting it. What was the skit? They were talking about it on the Sunday show yesterday. The tobacco companies back in the day, they try to advertise them. It's like, wait a minute, you're telling me I set this on fire and then suck it in? He goes, yeah, give it a try. Set it on fire. Suck it in. How long are we going to continue to kill ourselves? So today I'm starting a 30-day no alcohol challenge for myself and anybody else that would like to join along. 30-day no alcohol challenge. I'll post some kind of pictures on my Chase C channel Instagram page if anybody wants to follow me over there. Now let's get into our topic for today, because that was kind of a side rant that I was thinking about. It just blows my mind that somebody's out there getting rich, making millions of dollars off of a bunch of people out here killing ourselves. It's so stupid. We need to wake up very quickly. Now, circumstances do not make a man, they reveal him. Powerful, ladies and gentlemen. When you can get this, and truly get this, that the circumstances in your life, whether it's a man or a woman, or whether you're unidentified gender, that's a different subject. Sorry I even said that. Circumstances do not make a man or woman, they reveal him or her. So what this means, ladies and gentlemen, we got a beautiful sunrise going on. You can see the color. What this means, ladies and gentlemen, is that the circumstances of your life do not define who you are, but rather how you react and how you act based on your circumstances reveal who you are. So if you're poor, if you're a broke person who's struggling to feed themselves and can't make enough money to pay the house payment, or if you're somebody who's struggling to even find a place to live, these kind of circumstances do not define who you are. But it's how you choose to act. It's how you choose to respond that reveals who you are. The circumstances do not make somebody, do not define the divine somebody. Because we are all divine. Our circumstances are irrelevant. We can do whatever we want. But a lot of us want to go around telling ourselves, oh, I'm just a worthless person because I don't have, a mansion and 20 cars, and I'm not a millionaire, and I don't make a ton of money, and I'm struggling in life. And every time we start to struggle in our lives, we start to tell ourselves how terrible we are. And this is insane, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what they want. The elite powers in control, the powers that be, these people want us to think we're worthless. They want us to beat ourselves up. They've sold us the mindsets and indoctrinated us into thinking that if we're not society's model of a superstar making $1 million, then we're terrible people and we're not as good as these rich and famous people. I'm having a lot of fun playing with the light right now. So if you're watching the video, hopefully you're enjoying that. If you're not watching the video, maybe take a glance and see what I'm talking about. But either way, circumstances, you're not a terrible person if you're in terrible circumstances. This is what I want to get into your head. You are not a terrible person because you're in rough circumstances in your life. You can be an incredible person and still be in terrible circumstances. It's how you choose, what you choose to do. The 3 E's of success, ladies and gentlemen. Energy, effort, and doing everything it takes. That's what reveals who you really are with whatever circumstances you're given. Feelings are our physical reaction to thoughts. So if you want to start feeling better in your life, if you want to start feeling more worthy, if you want to start feeling more fulfilled, more like you're a valuable person, because so many of us, so often, we just don't give ourselves any credit, and we actually devalue ourselves. So if you want to start feeling like you are a worthwhile person, somebody who has value, somebody who has something to offer, no matter what your circumstances are, if you want to start feeling better, start with your thoughts. Start with the kind of thoughts that you're having. And not just the kind of thoughts that you're having, but the kind of images we hold in our mind, the kind of pictures we create. You know, when we beat ourselves up, we create these terrible images, like people looking down on us. And, you know, the greatest example is the neurotic people that go around, you know, they see people talking when they walk past and they go, oh, they're talking about me. They think I'm terrible. They think this. And, you know, they're talking about me in so many bad ways. And then there's the opposite of that. And this is how you feel better right here, the secret. The opposite of that. The opposite of, oh, they think I'm terrible, they think all these bad things. When you see people talking and you think people are talking about you, you only think one thing. They're talking about me because there's nobody else to talk about. I'm the greatest thing there is, ladies and gentlemen. They're talking about me because I'm out there doing stuff. I'm having control and I'm making change and I'm being positive in my life. I'm setting the example. I'm being the mirror. I'm being the change. People will look at you and go, how are they so happy? How is that person so lucky? Aw, shucks. You know, they either got real good because they got real good luck. When they don't know that we're trying and, you know, we're working and struggling and trying to get through every day with a fresh start. But the difference between feeling terrible and feeling good, ladies and gentlemen, is your thoughts and what you choose to allow to happen in your head, because thoughts are things, the kind of images that we hold in our head creates the kind of feelings that we have, and the kind of feelings literally, physically, chemically translate into a physical reaction. Our feelings are a physical reaction to the thoughts we have. So if you want to feel better, check your thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, disaster equals disassociate from the astral. Disaster. So stay connected to the non-physical side of you and you will disconnect from disaster, ladies and gentlemen. If you get value from the content that I provide, consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Either way, make your voice heard, because in the end, we can win, ladies and gentlemen, by sharing our stories. A good friend of mine from many years ago, I hadn't talked to him in like 6 years. And I was talking to him yesterday, you know, just kind of random, hey, how you been, this and that. And he says, I'm realigning my chakras and rewiring my brain. And I'm blown away. I'm like, wow. This is the kind of person I would have never expected to say these kinds of things. That's high-level stuff. Rewiring your brain and realigning your chakras. And, you know, there's different opinions on these things, but it's just the thoughts. I told him, man, that is... there seems to be something happening. We are all waking up to some higher thought processes, some higher consciousness, ladies and gentlemen. So while this is happening, while this great awakening is happening, We need to seek to achieve and maintain happiness through enlightenment, seek to discover the hidden mysteries of our reality, and seek to discover the hidden wisdom of the ages. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Chase Corrington. I'll be back in the future with more interesting topics to throw your way and more motivational Monday mornings. Thank you for being here.